Hello, my friends. I have been busy as hell, and I bet a bunch of you have been also. Gamers have been kind of eating pretty darn good here. Now, let's talk about why that is today and what's the tea, because man, there's a lot going on. So, the first thing I want to talk about, the first thing that really got me going is Nioh 3. This game is fantastic. I don't want to say too much about like all of the ins and outs of why it's so good and all of that because I want to save that for a video later. I'm about like 3/4 of the way through this game. And I will tell you this game is so fun. It is like the reason we play games for reward, for some challenge, or even some story because the story in this one is actually a little more coherent than the last two. That's not saying a whole lot. The story is still kind of on the back burner and serves as like the backdrop for you to just go hunt monsters and do everything else that you're doing. But even still, I enjoyed going through it with these characters. And I gotta say, man, I do actually really enjoy the separation of samurai and ninja classes. At first, I was not really sure, especially when the first demo dropped. I was kind of worried about this game because that demo was real rough feeling. Not the first one, not the newest one that came out not too long ago. The first demo that came out on PS5. That was rough and had me pretty worried. But now with the official release, I've been playing it on PC and man, this game performs well. It's a little heavy, but it doesn't stutter a whole bunch. It doesn't have a ton of issues. It has a lot of different settings that you can fiddle with to fit your gaming build on your PC so that you can get going at a high frame rate. And man, it's just a joy to play. Combat feels so good. The open world is a joy to explore, and there is so much to do. Oh my god, you're just going to be adventuring everywhere, finding all the things you can, and just having a hell of a time doing it. Like, I think I have played this game with a big fat smile on my face for most of the time because it has just been a joy. So do not miss this. And look forward to a video in the future on me doing this. I'm not sure when that video is going to be with so much happening, but I will be talking about Nioh 3 in the future because this is one of my favorite Souls-like, I know the term's overused, but whatever, one of my favorite Souls-adjacent games ever. I love the first two games so much. So, with that out of the way, what else is going on? Arc Raiders. This game has completely derailed my entire schedule. And not even just my like let's do things schedule, but my sleep schedule as well. Arc Raiders is so fun. And me, I am a solo player like 75% of the time. I like to party up with my boys. I love doing that, but I love playing solo on most things. That being said, this game has had me more sociable than I think any other game has in a very, very long time. And it really kind of has some of that early Xbox Live energy when it comes to comms, you know? And like some of that energy that Helldivers 2 has, where you have people basically LARPing in the game, and you know what LARPing is? They're basically acting as if they are living, you know? And you have people basically living in this game and like completely taking on the roles of their characters. And when you run into these people, it is so freaking funny. And I gotta say, like 75% of the time, most people are very nice. They are friendly. You are working together even. Because I, unlike a lot of people on there, rats especially, no one likes a fucking rat, I gotta say. I like helping people as much as I do killing them in this game. And it just brings a big smile on my face. That being said, there's always that dude who wants to start some shit and shoot me in the back. And that right there is this game's secret sauce and what has me coming back. Every round feels different. Every encounter with another person or even the arc themselves feels just a little bit different. Especially the Leaper. I love fighting the Leaper so much. They are just a joy to fight. But they have a new event coming out today on the 10th. That is a PvE focused event with a bunch of rewards that rewards everyone for working together. Now, I'm not one of those people who thinks that this game should have a PvE mode. I do not think that would be good for it, and I do think that would actually ruin a lot of what makes this game special. Because honestly, the threat of someone coming over and blasting your shit away, even if you think they are a friendly, and having everyone be kind of paranoid to flash their flashlight or signal don't shoot, or even just be on comms and ask, are you friendly? Is just kind of what makes this game special and different. The tension is brought by that, and without that threat and that tension, I feel like the game would kind of fall apart, to be honest. So I do think that having small events like this to have people working together toward a certain goal, because as the developers have said, the Ark are the real enemy. And I do agree with that. I do agree with that, especially in the lore of the game. It's obvious the Ark are the real enemy. I don't disagree with that. However, an entire matchmaking process and mode of just PvE, unless it was like a small 1 or 2 week event for something, I just don't think would be a great addition to the game. It might be a hot take, but that's definitely mine. Alongside this PvE event, they have brought back the cold snap, which I am so happy for. I think the more map conditions and things are in this game, the better off it will be. I love bouncing into different map conditions, and I actually jumped into this game around when cold snap was the current event. I waited a little bit to get into it because I wasn't sure how much I would like it, and lo and behold, I absolutely love it, and I've been playing it non-stop almost. Just having more layers, I think, is just so good in this game. Having more threats, more attentiveness, and just things that feel different. And this map condition really changes things and has everything feeling dramatically different. So I am very happy this event is back. However, there's one negative. There's one thing that I am depressed about. They nerfed my boys. My precious Trailblazers have been put in the dirt. Not really, they're still fine. They're still usable. They got a bit of a nerf. And a bit of a buff, I guess. A bit of a rebalancing. Stronger against smaller arc, weaker against big arc. Still sad though, because those were my go-to when it came to killing leapers and everything else that wanted to attack me on the ground that was bigger than a shredder. Anyways, let's move on to the other thing that has been happening today on the same day, guys. Can companies please take it easy on us gamers? My god. Helldivers 2. Oh boy, here we go again. I love me some Helldivers, and people who've watched this channel for a little bit know this. Helldivers is my jam. And I've been basically going back and forth between Helldivers and Arc Raiders. However, I have not grinded out the new Warbond. Let's put that out there. You won't see me using the hammer, but I will get it. We're going to Cyberstan, boys. Finally, it's time to take the fight to the automatons. Oh boy, this is going to be great. New trailer came out, I think it was yesterday, and then another one came out this morning showing the new, basically, class of enemies they're fighting inside the automatons, these cyborgs. And my god, if these guys don't let you, well, us old head gamers, if you ain't feeling some Quake vibe from these dudes, I don't know where you were during the day, man. These guys are 100% them dudes from Quake. I can't remember the name right now, but you know what I mean. But man, we are taking the fight to them today, so I gotta split my time between jumping into the Cold Snap and the new Event and Arc Raiders, going to play some Helldivers 2, and then guess what? It doesn't stop from there. We also have Yakuza Kiwami 3, the remake of Yakuza 3, which in my opinion was the one that needed it the most after playing through all of them in their remastered forms. 3 really suffered from feeling old as shit. So I'm really happy 3 got remade, basically. That's Kiwami 3, just like 2. Man, I'm so excited for this, but guess what? That is in 2 days. Man, oh man. We're eating good, but there is not enough hours in the day. Nioh 3, Arc Raiders, Helldivers 2, Yakuza Kiwami 3, and the myriad of other things coming out this month and ahead. It's gonna be busy, guys. Some videos might be late, but I guarantee this is gonna be a fun time for all of us gamers. So, if you enjoyed listening to me almost rant, but also kind of praise how awesome it is lately, stick around to the channel for some more What's the D videos to see what is going on lately. And if you liked it, give it a like. Hopefully you stick around and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.